Well, up next here to kick off this part of Money in the Bank. I almost said Monday Night Raw. It is the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship Tournament Finals as the Hardy Boyz take on the Street Profits, and that matchup is next. Welcome back inside the Money in the Bank arena here. And what should be a phenomenal Raw Tag Team Championship final. It's been a hell of a tournament, and it's time to name the new Raw Tag Team Champions. The Street Profits, a finalist in this matchup. They're ready to make their way down to the ring for action tonight.
The contest is the final in the Tag Team Championship Tournament, and is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Street Profits have the crowd behind them here at Money in the Bank. Which you gotta think the Hardy Boyz will too. Two phenomenal teams, two finalists in the Raw Tag Team Championship Tournament to name the Tag Team Champions for the Raw brand. As Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford make their way into the ring. What a matchup this should be. And here comes Team Extreme, the Hardy Boyz. Matt and Jeff, the brothers, the finalists here in the Raw Tag Team Championship Tournament.
At a combined weight of 461 pounds, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boyz.
If you guys love tournament action, you're going to want to stay right here as Universe Mode continues. Because starting on the next episode of Smackdown, we will be having a World Heavyweight Championship tournament to name our Smackdown champion. That's exciting. The big gold belt returns to the blue brand as Matt and Jeff Hardy make their way into the ring for Tag Team Championship action here tonight, once again in their careers. And the legendary tag team of the Hardy Boyz once again become Tag Team Champions. This is the prize here in this matchup, that Raw Tag Team Championship title belt. As the ref holds them up high. Tournament action here, the finals. Will it be the legendary team of the Hardy Boyz, or will it be out with the old and in with the new as the Street Profits look to claim the titles? Jeff Hardy and Montez Ford starting off for their respective teams. Montez Ford here locking up with Jeff Hardy out of the corner. Another shot there, forearm chops. But Jeff with a shot there to the midsection, slows him down on the crossbody, takes down Montez Ford. I'm excited for this tag team action here as Montez Ford sends Jeff Hardy into the corner. Tag now into Angelo Dawkins. Now the legal man for the Street Profits. Jeff Hardy sent to the ropes. Double team, double arm drag here by the Street Profits. Takes down Jeff Hardy. Once again, Angelo Dawkins sends Jeff Hardy to the ropes. Oh, and a big shoulder right there to the face of Jeff Hardy in on the pin. Raw Tag Team titles on the line, but a kick out before one. Jeff still has a lot left in him here. Angelo Dawkins now looking for something. Jeff Hardy catches the leg, but an enziguri there by Angelo Dawkins. Catches Jeff Hardy on the side of the head. Angelo Dawkins now has him in the corner. Jeff Hardy has Angelo Dawkins up top here. Oh, and a boot there by Dawkins. Now sends Jeff back into the corner. And look at this. Dawkins just wears down the midsection of Jeff Hardy here in the corner. What a phenomenal team the Street Profits are. They kind of remind me of a young Matt and Jeff Hardy, the way these guys are able to move around the ring. You've got the bigger powerhouse of the two and Angelo Dawkins, and the smaller, high-flying aspect of Montez Ford. Same thing with Matt and Jeff Hardy. Away, oh, and Angelo Dawkins stopping the shots here by Jeff Hardy. Breaking up that count. Oh, and a crossbody takes down Dawkins once again. Jeff Hardy trying to maintain his focus here. Takes down Angelo Dawkins now with an elbow to the top of the head. Tag in, Matt Hardy making his first appearance into this matchup with the Raw Tag Team titles on the line. Looking for a move here on Angelo Dawkins and a right-hand shot to the face. As now Matt Hardy sends him to the ropes. Dawkins now looking for something, takes down Matt Hardy. Oh, and a shot there to the arm. Montez Ford now tagged into this matchup. Of course, Matt and Jeff Hardy both have experience in singles competition as well. Both have held world championships as Montez Ford takes down Matt Hardy right there. Oh, wait, now looking for something. Matt Hardy with a reversal side Russian leg sweep takes down Ford. Ford now picked up now. Floats out to the back, shoves off Matt Hardy here. Montez Ford now looking for a big bulldog there. Oh, and Montez Ford looking to take a shot at Jeff Hardy, and he does. I think they have a lot of respect for each other, but I think they also know what's on the line. And that move catches Matt Hardy and sends him down to the mat. Montez Ford now makes his way back up to his feet. Montez Ford not taking any chances in this Raw Tag Team title tournament final here. The winner becomes the first ever Raw Tag Team champions. And here we go with another double arm drag right there. Oh, and look at that, breaking up the tag attempt. Trying to keep Matt Hardy away from his brother Jeff. And that's smart right there. Smart tag team work here as Angelo Dawkins beating down Matt Hardy in the corner once again. And now Dawkins takes down Matt. Rear headlock here on Matt Hardy. Dawkins now wrenching back on the neck, trying to keep Matt Hardy grounded here. Shot there by Dawkins. Smart tag team work here by the Street Profits. I gotta hand it to them. The younger and inexperienced ones of them, they're holding their own in this matchup against the veterans of Matt and Jeff Hardy. Here comes Matt with shots here to the midsection of Angelo Dawkins again. Matt looking to regain some offense as he takes Angelo Dawkins down with a neck breaker right there. Matt Hardy now picking up Angelo Dawkins here. As Matt looking for a right-hand shot. Reverse, oh, and a spear there by Angelo Dawkins takes down Matt Hardy, but wait, reversal. Huge shot there to the face. Oh, and a clothesline takes Dawkins over the top and down to the floor and a tag into Jeff Hardy. Wait, Jeff Hardy taunting to the crowd here. Jeff Hardy with a shot there to the midsection sends Dawkins back into the ring. Jeff Hardy, wait, picking up Dawkins, plants him right on his back in the ring right there. And the team of Matt and Jeff Hardy getting fired up here, shoved off by Dawkins. Hardy sideswipes that shot and catches a shot to the midsection of Dawkins. Dawkins sends him to the ropes, looking for something. Oh, Dawkins looking to catch him, takes him down right there. So far, Matt and Jeff Hardy are having a hard time putting anything together here in this matchup. But a kick out there by Jeff. And we know from Jeff's veteran experience that he could take punishment in that ring as good as anybody. It's Jeff Hardy now trying to battle out of this, and he does. Shots to the midsection of Angelo Dawkins. Jeff Hardy, now wait. Twist of fate out of nowhere by Hardy. And on the pin, 1, 2, no, and a kick out by Dawkins. Close call there for Angelo Dawkins, and now Jeff Hardy sends Dawkins into the corner. Jeff gonna look to wear down Angelo Dawkins, and once again, back on these shots to the forehead. 4, 5, can he get the full 10? 8, 9, 10 by Jeff Hardy right there. And now Angelo Dawkins trying to make the tag, and he does. Montez Ford now the legal man in this matchup, but wait. They both trade blows. Montez Ford missing his mark. Jeff Hardy sends him to the ropes. Drop down here. Leapfrog by Hardy. Hardy now takes him up with an atomic drop right there. Hardy now turns his attention back to Montez Ford. Hardy now plants him with a big DDT. Wait, Montez Ford back up on his feet, and Hardy once again nails him. Jeff now looking to fly from up top. Jeff thinking swanton onto Montez Ford, in on the pin. 1, 2, no, and Montez Ford kicks out just before 3. I don't believe it. The heart of Montez Ford to kick out after that swanton bomb. And now into the corners, Ford. Wait, look at this. Montez Ford turns the tide, sending Hardy into the opposite corner. Wait, Hardy off the shot there. Reversed again. Shot to the spine. Montez looking for something. Reversal here. Sends him out to the apron. Hardy now looking to plant him. Sends him back into the ring. Hardy now has a hold of Ford. Sends him into the corner once again. Looking for something here. Ford off the reversal again. Sends Hardy into the opposite corner once again. Back and forth action here at Money in the Bank. But Jeff Hardy once again sends him back into the corner here. Tag into Matt Hardy. The Hardy Boyz on fire here. Look at this. Montez Ford in trouble. Up top with a huge move right there on Ford. And here comes Matt Hardy. Side effect on Ford. In on the pin. 1, 2. No, and a kick out again. Unbelievable. And now Hardy has got him. Stiff right hand. And now Hardy picks up Montez Ford. Wait, Ford shoves him off. Ford with a huge move right there takes him down. Ford with a shot. Montez Ford plants him with a DDT. Montez Ford gonna tag in Angelo Dawkins, the fresher of the two. In on the pin on Matt Hardy. 1, 2. Jeff Hardy right there to break it up. And wait, Jeff Hardy planted. Angelo Dawkins now heading back out to the corner. Oh, and an elbow. Jeff Hardy makes his way back up. Wait. Jeff Hardy sent Angelo Dawkins out to the apron. Matt Hardy now looking to capitalize. Huge suplex there by Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy picks up Angelo Dawkins. Wait. Oh, a clothesline. Jeff Hardy, wait. He was trying to take a shot at Jeff Hardy. Matt plants him. Angelo Dawkins turning his attention away from Matt Hardy. I don't think that was smart, but wait. Angelo Dawkins just took down Hardy. Angelo Dawkins now with a shot there. Jeff taking off the apron. The crowd is going wild for the Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins sends him into the corner. Tag into Montez Ford. He nails him with the frog splash. Wait, Matt kicks out. Matt kicked out almost immediately. Bulldog. Jeff, wait. Trying to be taking Jeff back off the apron. Matt Hardy has him dazed. Elbow. Looking for the drop kick. Matt Hardy off the reversal. Once again, Angelo Dawkins, or Montez Ford plants him. Oh, off the apron goes Jeff. Montez Ford heading up top, thinking another frog splash, but Matt gets the knees up. Matt got the knees up. What a matchup. Montez Ford trying to make the tag into Angelo Dawkins. What tag team action here at Money in the Bank. Tag into Angelo Dawkins. Once again plants him. Look at this. The Street Profits are fired up. What a move. In on the pin he goes. 1, 2, 3. No, and Matt kicks out. Matt Hardy kicking out after that double team maneuver by the Street Profits. Matt Hardy with a right hand shot. Angelo Dawkins is down. And Matt Hardy now looking for something. Catches a clothesline for his efforts. Jeff Hardy trying to make the tag. Angelo Dawkins says no way. The Raw Tag Team titles are ours. Tag into Montez Ford. Ford looking to sail again with another frog splash. Hardy kicks out again. What in the world? Beautiful drop kick. He goes back out. Montez Ford goes up for another move but misses its mark. What a match. Huge shot there. Oh, trading chops here. Oh, and another elbow. Wait, sent out of the ring and down to the floor goes Montez Ford. Ford down on the floor. Matt Hardy and Ford have been battling a good portion of this match. Neckbreaker there. Wait. Montez Ford looking for something. Sent into the steps. Matt Hardy now picking up Ford. Wait, Ford off the reversal. Sends Hardy into the steps. We're at a count of 5. Montez Ford back into the ring. Gonna tag in Angelo Dawkins. What a matchup this is. Angelo Dawkins touting to the crowd here. We're at a count of 8. 9, and Matt Hardy finally makes his way back into the ring. Dawkins with a clothesline. Jeff Hardy trying to make the tag. He does. But wait, oh, Jeff Hardy takes down Angelo Dawkins out of nowhere. Jeff Hardy could be in trouble. Wait, Angelo Dawkins just planted him with the finisher and on the pin. 1, 2, 3, and they've done it. Jeff Hardy came into the ring a little overzealous and caught a huge move by Dawkins. And that is the matchup. We have our first ever Raw Tag Team Champions. What a tag team matchup here at Money in the Bank.
Here are your winners and new Raw Tag Team Champions, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins.
The Street Profits are your Raw Tag Team Champions. What a matchup. And what a tag team. The Street Profits with the big win here on this tournament. And they have cemented themselves as one of the best tag teams in the universe mode right now, beating the Hardy Boyz. New Raw Tag Team Champions in the Street Profits. What a matchup. Match 1, they defeated Corbin and Ziggler. The semifinals, they defeated the team of the Viking Raiders. And in the finals, they defeated the Hardy Boyz. What a night it's been. Here on Money in the Bank, we still got more to come. Well, it is now time for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And I am really looking forward to this one.
The following contest is an 8-man ladder match. And from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
Ricochet, the first competitor here in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And what a matchup this is going to be. Ricochet takes the ring. 8 men will battle it out to climb that ladder, to claim that briefcase at an opportunity at any championship at any time. The stakes are on the line for all of these superstars. And here comes the high-flying, legendary cruiserweight himself, the master of the 619, Rey Mysterio. I gotta tell you, this is one of the most anticipated matchups for me.
California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Rey Mysterio making his way down to the ring for high-flying action here tonight at Money in the Bank. The second competitor in this Money in the Bank ladder match. What a night it's been already. What a pay-per-view it's been here for the WWE 2K20 Universe mode. If you've missed part 1, go back and check it out. You're not going to want to miss that. We had the women's Money in the Bank ladder match and the Intercontinental Championship matchup on part 1. Of course, we just had the Raw Tag Team title tournament finals, naming our first ever Raw Tag Team Champions on the series. And we still got a lot more action for part 3, as the awesome one, The Miz, makes his way down to the ring.
And residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds,
The Miz always shining, coming out to the ring. He's a phenomenal competitor. He really is. One of the few guys that has ever really gone without being seriously injured for a long length of time. The Miz definitely looking to reach up and grab that briefcase for an opportunity at either the World Heavyweight Championship or the WWE Championship on our Universe mode. Does not matter where you are on the roster, whether you're Raw or SmackDown, you can compete for either of the world titles on either SmackDown or Raw. Of course, we do not have a World Heavyweight Champion at the moment. That tournament starts on the first episode of SmackDown after this Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And here comes the artist. Shinsuke Nakamura, phenomenal athlete, phenomenal competitor. And you gotta wonder what kind of stance he's gonna have in this matchup.
And from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the artist known as Shinsuke
Nakamura making his way into the ring. Of course, this may seem like a simple task for a competitor to climb that ladder and remove that briefcase, but you're dealing with 8 men in the ring. And of course, the prize is big. Anytime, anywhere, you can be cashing in that contract for an opportunity at a world championship. But you got to go through hell here tonight in this ladder match in order to grab that briefcase, to get that opportunity at the World Championship. And here comes Andrade.
And from Gomez Palacio Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, Andrade!
Of course, every one of these athletes winning their qualifying matchup to get into this Money in the Bank ladder match. Basically, they won their matchup to go through hell, but it's all for a grand prize. Andrade, one of the athletes to qualify for this matchup. There is 4 from Smackdown and 4 from Raw competing in this ladder match. So you can add to this the pressure of bragging rights for whichever roster wins this Money in the Bank ladder match. Andrade making his way into the ring for action here tonight. I'm really excited for this matchup. It is going to be a good one, I can tell you that right now. These superstars are going to be feeling this after the night is out. Of course, we have a huge main event for Money in the Bank. The WWE Championship will be on the line as Aleister Black battles out against the challenger, AJ Styles.
From Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
Samoa Joe, the submission specialist, making his way down to the ring. We haven't seen a lot from Samoa Joe in Universe Mode history, but Samoa Joe has a big opportunity here tonight. That briefcase hanging high above the ring and up for grabs in this one. Of course, in Part 3, we also have a United States Championship matchup as Kevin Owens defends against the returning Rated R Superstar Edge.
Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds, the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev!
Well, happy Rusev Day, everybody. Rusev qualifying for this Money in the Bank ladder match, making his way down to the ring. And what should be phenomenal action here tonight. Rusev Day could be a wild card in this matchup. We haven't seen a lot from Rusev either in Universe Mode history. But he can make a big impact by claiming that briefcase and getting one step closer towards a World Championship matchup of his choosing. Anywhere, anytime. And here comes the Architect, the Beast Slayer, Seth Rollins. The crowd has erupted here for Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, a phenomenal competitor as well.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins!
What a jam-packed match this is, full of phenomenal athletes and competitors. From The Miz to Seth Rollins to Rusev. A lot of power in this ring, and a lot of championship reigns combined between them all throughout history. But this is an opportunity for a briefcase, at one more opportunity towards a champion. Of course, Ricochet in the matchup as well, former Intercontinental Champion on the series. As Seth Rollins makes his entrance into the ring for this men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And it's off here. The action has already erupted. And this one's going to be a hard one to call. I can already tell right now. Samoa Joe sent out to the apron by The Miz. Seth Rollins sent into the turnbuckle corner right there. Rey Mysterio with a suplex there on Shinsuke Nakamura. Going for a second one. Looking Three Amigos here. Shades of the late, great Eddie Guerrero. The third one nailed. Rusev on the outside with Seth Rollins now. Ricochet out in the apron. And Samoa Joe with a shoulder block takes Ricochet off the apron and down to the floor. Rey Mysterio now has a hold of Shinsuke Nakamura. A hard slam there for The Miz. And look at this. Elbows to the midsection of Rey Mysterio. Andrade sliding out of the ring. Andrade coming back in. I thought he was going for the ladder, but he might have been trying to go after Samoa Joe on the outside. Or Ricochet, rather, on the outside. Shinsuke bounces off the corner. The Miz rolling out of harm's way there from Andrade. Catches a side Russian leg sweep for his efforts. Ricochet now having Samoa Joe in the corner here. Ricochet perched on the opposite side. Ricochet looking to drive a bolt into the chest of Samoa Joe. Driving him into the corner. Shinsuke now sent out to the apron. Big DDT there by Ricochet and a kip up and an elbow drop from The Miz. Phenomenal tag team work right there almost, it looked like. But there's no friends in this one. That briefcase hangs up there and only one person can haul that down for the opportunity of a lifetime. Rusev now slamming Seth Rollins to the mat right there. Shinsuke now has Ricochet up, slamming him onto the mat. Samoa Joe and Rey Mysterio out on the floor on the outside. Samoa Joe, as I said that, getting back up to his feet. Trying to get back into the ring here. As Nakamura now setting up the ladder. Rusev now turning his attention towards Nakamura. And Rusev going to try to take Nakamura out of the equation with a big slam. Looks like Nakamura's leg might have got hung up in the rope there. Samoa Joe's got his hand on the briefcase here early on in this matchup. Samoa Joe going to look to haul down the Money in the Bank briefcase, but wait, Seth Rollins stops his effort. Electric chair there to Samoa Joe. And Seth Rollins might have taken Samoa Joe out of the equation momentarily. Here's a shot to the face of Ricochet there with that ladder. The Miz now turning his attention towards Seth Rollins with a back suplex there. Ricochet now getting in the mix here. Got a hold of Seth Rollins. Back suplex, drops Rollins on his head. Samoa Joe back into the ring, but he's taunting to the crowd. Not sure that's a smart move here in this matchup with all the action here to call. Rey Mysterio back in the ring. Shot there to Samoa Joe. A lot of action happening on the outside. Hurricane Rana there by Andrade to Ricochet on the floor. And Rey Mysterio now has a hold of Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe pushing off. And Samoa Joe looking for a clothesline. Rey Mysterio now sending Joe into the corner. Andrade now with a ladder in hand. I don't know what he's going to do here. Looks like he might be setting it up. And now a big DDT, and Joe catches the ladder, and that takes down the ladder and minimizes the efforts there by Andrade to set it up and climb for the briefcase. Rey Mysterio now dumping Samoa Joe to the floor. Rey Mysterio now turning his attention towards Ricochet. Ricochet, the lone man left in the ring here, catches a neckbreaker. Does Andrade from Rey Mysterio on the floor, and Seth Rollins getting in the mix now, has the ladder in hand. Rey Mysterio back in the ring. Seth Rollins now maintaining this offense against Ricochet here. Samoa Joe just shoved Rey Mysterio face first into the ladder, catches a drop kick for his efforts. Nakamura now with his hand on the briefcase here. And the efforts are stopped there. Nakamura hangs from the briefcase here and gets caught by Rusev with an electric chair right there. And it looks like he might have caught Samoa Joe on the downslide there as Joe is down here. What a matchup. Seth Rollins now dumping The Miz over the top rope, taking him out of the ring. And that's the name of the game here in this matchup. You want to clear that ring, set up that ladder, and climb up to claim your prize. And look at that. Arm drag there by Ricochet takes down Rey Mysterio, and now Ricochet turns his attention towards Samoa Joe. Ricochet dumping Joe over the top rope and down to the floor. Rusev and Ricochet back in the ring, catches a shot there from the ladder, does Ricochet from Rusev, the Bulgarian Brute. Now Rusev going to make an attempt for the briefcase here. Rusev climbing up top. He could have an opportunity at the briefcase here. Rey Mysterio shoving the ladder out of the way. Andrade catches him. Another electric chair. Taking down Rusev, and the clothesline there to Rey Mysterio, and Samoa Joe dumped Ricochet. It looked like he might have caught a piece of that ladder on the downslide there. Headbutt there by Samoa Joe. Andrade with a beautiful drop kick to Rey Mysterio there. Ricochet taken out of the ring. Seth Rollins with the ladder in hand until The Miz got involved there. Samoa Joe once again taunting to the crowd here. Shinsuke Nakamura caught in a bad way here. And the grasp of the Samoan submission specialist here. And look at this curb stomp from Rollins to Miz. Miz just caught a curb stomp in the middle of the ring. And a ladder shot there by Samoa Joe takes both men out. What action here in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. The big opportunity for the Money in the Bank briefcase here. One of these men to climb up there, retrieve the briefcase, and get an opportunity at a World Heavyweight Championship in the future. And look at this, Rey Mysterio with a huge backbreaker there, or side slam rather, from the second rope onto Seth Rollins. Samoa Joe now getting involved in the mix. Heel kick there by Seth Rollins takes down Rey Mysterio. Andrade now has a hold of Rey, taking him over the top rope out to the floor. The Miz dumping Shinsuke Nakamura out to the apron here. And now Andrade sent to the ropes with an Irish whip right here. Oh, and gets clocked with the ladder to Seth Rollins by the Miz. Ricochet now dumping the Miz with a flatliner. Oh, and Samoa Joe cleans off Shinsuke Nakamura right off the apron. And he hits hard with a shot to the floor. Uranagi there by Joe. Onto the Miz, and it looks like it's down to 3 in the ring right now. Samoa Joe, Rusev, and the Miz. Stomp there by Rusev to the Miz. Samoa Joe now has his hand on the ladder. Looking to set the ladder up to climb up. To try to get an attempt at the briefcase maybe. Oh, Ricochet climbing up the opposite side here. Oh, and Rusev dumps the ladder down, and Ricochet takes a hard fall to the floor. Nice try, kid. Come back for another shot. Samoa Joe now dumping the Miz out to the floor, out on that ladder, and looks like Samoa Joe might join him here as Rey goes over the top rope and down to the floor. Rusev, Shinsuke Nakamura, Andrade, and Samoa Joe in the ring right now. Rusev here dumping Shinsuke Nakamura over the top rope out to the floor. Samoa Joe looks like he's going to join him by Andrade right there. Rollins and Rusev battling it out for the ladder as Andrade rolls out of the ring. 3 men in the ring now. Rey Mysterio joins the fray. Shot there to Rusev. He's taken out of the equation. It's now down to Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio. Looking for a super kick there. Rey kind of sidestepped it. Only connecting on a very little shot right there from Seth Rollins. And a sling blade to Rusev. Rusev no more than got into the ring and caught a sling blade there by Seth Rollins. Rollins now dumps Rusev over the top rope out to the apron here. And a shot there to the back of the Miz to dial it up here. Ricochet now looking for the flatliner onto the ladder there for Shinsuke Nakamura face first. What a shot. Ricochet landing that massive ladder shot right there. Sliced bread there by Seth Rollins, it looked like. Like I said, a lot of action to call here. It's hard to keep up with everything. Seth Rollins now from the top, taking an elbow drop onto the Miz. What a matchup. Look at this, and a huge moonsault there by Seth Rollins. Oh, and a beautiful drop kick there by Rey Mysterio. Takes down Shinsuke Nakamura. Might have taken him out of commission for a little while. As Rey dumps Samoa Joe over the top rope out to the apron here. Seth Rollins, and I can't really tell who that is. It just got dumped out to the floor as well with Seth Rollins. Ricochet joins him, so does Rey Mysterio. Down to Andrade and Rusev in the ring right now. What a match. As now Rusev looking like he's going to go for his attempt at the briefcase. Rusev with his hand on the briefcase, but quickly nerfed there by Andrade. And now Rusev and Samoa Joe battling from on top of the ladder. Seth Rollins trying to push the ladder down. There's a lot of weight on that ladder, though, between Rusev and Samoa Joe. Face first. Off of the ladder goes Samoa Joe and dumped down to the floor by Rusev. And now the Miz drags down Rusev, the Bulgarian Brute now. Oh, Samoa Joe taking over the top and out to the apron here by Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio back into the mix here, but Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, and a curb stomp out of nowhere by Seth Rollins to Rusev. That could have taken Rusev out of this matchup. He's on the apron now. Ricochet, look, like he's stalking Seth Rollins. He doesn't even see him. But wait, Ricochet has to turn his attention towards Samoa Joe and dumps him out to the floor. Ricochet now has a clean moment here to climb up. Oh, and gets caught there by Nakamura. Nakamura hit a big move on The Miz and knocking the ladder down and diminishing Ricochet's opportunity at the briefcase there. Seth Rollins now has a hold of him, but wait, Rusev with a stiff clothesline. Getting some payback for that curb stomp he received moments ago. Rusev now from the top with a big splash, but Rollins gets his knees up. Seth Rollins gets the knees up, and now Andrade has a hold of him. Shinsuke Nakamura now getting in the mix. Ricochet coming back into the ring, and look, Andrade just planted Rusev, and Seth Rollins sent out to the floor. Oh, and a shot there, missed. It's Mark. Samoa Joe taken out to the apron. Ricochet looking for a big move, plants Andrade onto the ladder. What a matchup, what action this is here to call it. Money in the Bank. Rusev sent over the top and out to the floor along with Andrade. And it looks like Ricochet and Shinsuke Nakamura joins him. Rey Mysterio out to the floor. Seth Rollins looking to be taken out to the apron here. And now it's Miz and Samoa Joe, but Samoa Joe just caught a big shot on the ladder there as well. 4 men in the ring right now. Shinsuke Nakamura, Seth Rollins, Miz, and Samoa Joe, and a big move there. Falcon Arrow there by Seth Rollins. Miz sets up the ladder, looking for an opportunity. Oh, and a boot there to Rollins, and Rollins might be taken out of the equation for a little while. And look at this. Big move there by Miz. Might have taken Ricochet out of the match for a while, and Rusev trying to get Andrade off the ladder here. The Miz. Looked like he might have been going for an opportunity there. Would have been, I think, his first attempt at the briefcase in this matchup. Oh, and Miz finally climbing up. Looking for an opportunity to claim that briefcase. He's got his hands on it. Can Miz capture the briefcase? Now Andrade and Rey Mysterio double teaming the Miz right there, and the Miz takes a fall. Nakamura pushes down the ladder, and Andrade hits the floor hard. What a matchup this is. Rey Mysterio from up top. Big moonsault there by Seth Rollins. Rey Mysterio dives over the top with a splash of his own. Might have taken Samoa Joe out of this matchup. Shinsuke Nakamura now with his arms on the briefcase. But Seth Rollins up there to meet him. They're battling on top of the ladder. Nakamura and Rollins for the opportunity at the briefcase, and Rey Mysterio with a frog splash on Joe, and The Miz trying to push the ladder down, but he can't do it. They're still battling it out. Rollins and Nakamura on top of the ladder. Ricochet getting involved, and Seth Rollins takes a fall and might have caught Ricochet in the process. Nakamura now with his hands on the briefcase, but Rey pushes the ladder down, and an electric chair delivered to Shinsuke Nakamura might have taken him out of this matchup. Rey Mysterio now setting up the ladder. Middle of the ring, but wait. Samoa Joe now dumping Rey to the outside. Ricochet heading up top. Can he get his hands on the briefcase this time? He does. Samoa Joe up there to meet him. Look at this, the double team onto Ricochet. Oh, and the chop takes him down. Nakamura trying to push the ladder over. Samoa Joe going for the briefcase here. He's got his hands on it, and no, the ladder comes down. And it is a sea of bodies after that ladder comes down. Ricochet sent over the top out to the floor. Seth Rollins sent into the corner here. Samoa Joe looking for something. The Miz gets involved here. Dumped to the floor there. The Miz sending Samoa Joe out to the apron. What a matchup. What a way to cap off part 2 of Money in the Bank. And there goes Shinsuke Nakamura out of the ring. Rey Mysterio planting Rusev with a DDT. All of these men are going to feel This matchup after the night is all said and done. Win, lose, or draw. It's gonna hurt. Samoa Joe has his hands on the briefcase, looking to claim it. Chop there to Ricochet, contesting Joe up top. Chops here delivered. Ricochet delivering one of his own. And look at this, shots from down below the ladder. Ricochet caught. Oh, the chops delivered again. Looks like Andrade's trying to push Ricochet up to the briefcase here. Rey Mysterio pushes the ladder down and Ricochet takes a hard fall. I'm not sure what that was. It looked like a little bit of teamwork there by Andrade and Ricochet. Oh, we got a ladder bridged outside the ring. I didn't even notice it. Didn't even notice it. That might not be good for one of these competitors to go through that steel ladder. Seth Rollins heading out to the outside. Andrade heading up top here. Shinsuke down on the mat. Andrade with a big move takes down Shinsuke Nakamura. Stiff shot there. What a matchup. Rey sent into the ladder. Rey with an elbow here on the outside on the floor. Rusev getting involved, sends the Miz over the top rope out to the floor. Stomp there. Elbow there by Rusev to Nakamura. What a match this is. That briefcase still hangs high in the ballots for one of these men, and Seth Rollins just cleaned out Samoa Joe. He'd no more than gotten back into the ring. And wait, Rey Mysterio goes to the sea of people here with a 619 onto Andrade. What a matchup. And wait, Rey Mysterio now sends Andrade out to the apron. Rey Mysterio with a drop kick to Rollins. What a matchup. The Miz dangling on the apron there with that ladder right behind him. And now Rey Mysterio from up top thinking a splash onto Ricochet with the ladder right there onto the shoulder. What a matchup. Bodies everywhere. Oh, and a knee there by Nakamura to Rusev, taking him out of the ring here. Possibly out of the matchup. Andrade now with a shot there onto Ricochet. And wait, Samoa Joe heading outside the ring. Ricochet clunked off that ladder. That can't be good for Ricochet. And now Samoa Joe heading back into the ring. The Miz sizing up Andrade, but wait. Into the corner goes the Miz. Rusev with a Uranagi. Sit out Uranagi there to Andrade. And now Samoa Joe heading up top here. Samoa Joe thinking something big. Nakamura up on top of the ladder. This is not going to be good. The ladder goes down and there's bodies everywhere in the ring. Ricochet waiting for Miz to get up but gets stopped by Seth Rollins here. Irish whip. Look at this, the neck breaker. What a matchup. Ricochet rolls out of the ring. Andrade is on that bridge ladder. That's not going to be good for anybody. Rusev rolls out of the harm's way there. Now Nakamura gets caught, sent over the top rope and out to the floor. Rusev sent over the top rope and out to the floor. Rey Mysterio now thinking 619 here on the Miz, but wait, stopped by Samoa Joe, and Joe takes the Miz out to the floor. DDT there by Rey. And Samoa Joe taken out of the mix. The ring is empty here for Rey Mysterio to climb up for that briefcase. Rusev, Samoa Joe making their way into the ring, and look at this. Squaring off. Oh, the shot there into Rusev with the ladder. Samoa Joe now sent out to the apron here. And the Miz, wait, grabbing the leg of Joe and sweeps it. Rey Mysterio with an empty ring. Rey's gonna climb the ladder. Can he get the briefcase down here? He's got it in his grasp. Rey Mysterio could become Mr. Money in the Bank. No! The Miz shoves the ladder over. Electric chair onto Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio rolls out to the floor here. What a matchup. Oh, and look at that German suplex to the floor on the outside, and Ricochet clunking The Miz with that ladder at the same time. Belly to belly there to Ricochet. Samoa Joe gonna climb that ladder. Is he gonna be able to retrieve the briefcase here? He's got it in his grasp. No, the ladder shoved over by Rusev. Oh, wait, Seth Rollins with a DDT to Rusev, and Samoa Joe hangs up there but gets dropped with an electric chair. What a matchup. All of these men want that briefcase. Samoa Joe sent out to the floor. Shinsuke Nakamura hits the ropes here. Rollins looking to dive into the mix, misses its mark, and Andrade lands on that ladder. That bridge ladder outside the ring here. And now, sizing up for something. Rey Mysterio's got a hold of the ladder. Oh, a shot there to Rollins. Takes Rollins out of the equation. Rey Mysterio looked like he might have been trying for another attempt. Big double axe handle there by Samoa Joe from up top. Andrade caught here. Joe sends Andrade out to the apron. Right hand takes him off the apron down to the floor. What a matchup. Joe has a hold of Rollins now, sending Rollins out to the apron right here. Rollins caught with the right hand, taken off the apron. Joe looking to climb up. Oh, and the ladder goes down. What a matchup. Ricochet got a hold of the ladder now inside the ring. Rey Mysterio thinking frog splash, but the knees by Shinsuke Nakamura right into the ribcage. Oh, and a shot there by Nakamura. Takes Ricochet out to the floor here. Rey Mysterio has his hands on the briefcase. Oh! Outside the ring, Rusev sent into the barricade. Head first he goes. Wait, Samoa Joe takes him into the ladder. Samoa Joe picks him up and drops him face first onto the ladder there. Samoa Joe, this is not going to be good outside the ring, has Rusev. Wait, Samoa Joe taking Rusev up. Powerbomb through the ladder! The bridge ladder, and Samoa Joe is not playing games. I have to agree, this is awesome. Samoa Joe driving the Bulgarian Brute Rusev into the ladder. Rey Mysterio taken off the apron by a ladder shot there at Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe now picking up the ladder. Seth Rollins looking to take The Miz out of the matchup. As Samoa Joe sets up the ladder here. Shinsuke Nakamura climbing up the opposite side. The Miz going to try to push it over here. Battling up top. Shinsuke gets caught with a chop here. Oh, face first off the ladder. Samoa Joe drops Shinsuke off the top of the ladder. He's got his hands on the briefcase here. Samoa Joe could win the Money in the Bank briefcase. Can he get it? Yes, he can! Nobody was able to stop Samoa Joe in time. And Samoa Joe is Mr. Money in the Bank. What a win here for Samoa Joe. What a Money in the Bank ladder match. Thank you guys for watching part 2 of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Make sure you tune into part 3. You're not going to want to miss the huge main event. Aleister Black takes on AJ Styles for the WWE Championship in part 3 of Money in the Bank.